Hello everyone, my name is Khalid Abdallah. With me is Ahmed Al-Zaabi, Rashid Al-Bishar and Hussein Al-Shatri. Our topic is about wasting water. Water wastage is one of the key ecological difficulties confronting the UAE. This includes utilizing water negligently as though it is limitless like characteristic air. In UAE, for example, there are numerous human practices that add to water wastage. Key among them, doing the dishes, either by hand or dishwater. In doing the dishes, a great deal of water is squandered, particularly in the resulting session of cleaning the water. This training by numerous families units add to over 30% of water squandered in the whole UAE. Another key, incorporate vehicle washing and utilizing sprinklers to water ranches. The present situation is truly stressing and is danger to the mainstay of maintainability. For example, natural supportability is significantly undermined through different exercises advancing water wastage. It's goal of each individual to live in a perfect domain with sufficient stock of water. And it's also our duty as people to save water, inferable from their regular advantages in the biological system. With the momentum pattern of water wastage, we are probably going to dive into the water shortage emergency. This marvel adds to dry season, which can contrarily affect the biological system. Among the emergency that accompanies water shortage is the loss of lives by animals, just as starving. We as a whole realize that water has a broad application in agribusiness, and along these lines, its shortage that can cause starving, whose final product is loss of lives. Considering the pattern in UAE, water wastage has its own implications. It requires critical measures to counter it and evaluate increasingly prospective measures to guarantee maintainability in the coming days.
Now I'll talk about different factors add to water wastage. A few of these components are contributed by people either straightforwardly or by implication. For example, doing the dishes, either by hand or dishwater. And doing the dishes, a great deal of water is squandered, particularly in consequent sessions of water wastage. These practices consequently contribute to the 30% water wastage through the household activities. In urban zones, lifestyle and lavishness prompt wasteful water use. In rustic and easygoing settlements, most water supplies are unmetered. In the ghettos, nuclear families share water standby or buy water from cellars. Water customers have in the foggiest how much water they use, take off alone waste. Other instances include non-bay water, setback because of spillage and water robbery. Spilling channels may remain unrecognized and then again unfixed for extensive stretches. Barely any inspiration for water-saving developments and practices. The water wastage practices contribute essentially to water scarcity, which can unfavorably influence the ecological framework. Among the effect that goes with the water scarcity is the loss of lives by domesticated animals and starvation. We all understand that water has wide application in crop cultivation, and thus its lack can lead starvation whose final product is loss of lives. The government and other organizations should sensitize citizens on the consequences of water wastage and find new ways to curb the challenge.
This is Section 3, the affecting of three pillars of sustainability in wasting water. Water is essential to our prosperity, our systems, our condition, and our economy. As our population grows immensely, the need for water will continue to rise. Not only should water structures ensure a protected and clean water supply, but furthermore, they should ensure that there is adequate water available to supply their customers every day of the year. Water is a typical resource. It has distinctive use in corporate agribusiness, fish and area, industry, hydropower, and redirection. These usages incorporate and can put enormous weight on close by water supplies. especially during summer, when the intrigue is generally raised. Depleting stores and groundwater can put water supplies, human prosperity, and Earth as a veritable possibility. Lower water levels can add to higher assemblies of attributes or human toxic substances. Using water even more viably promotes sustainability levels, thus promoting human prosperity and the Earth.
How we guarantee sustainability? To guarantee sustainability, different practices should be promoted by a more extensive society to keep away from water wastage. These include gathering water to irrigate indoor-outdoor plants, make shorter showers by 2 to 3 minutes and put aside to 10 gallons for each shower. Most practices will conserve water every week to diminish dissipations water the yard in the early morning or night. Watering during the warmth of the day or when it's breezy squanders water and is sustainability less effective. Place a 2 to 4 layer of mulch around plants and trees to maintain a strategic distance from overabundance dissipation and hold moisture. Consider utilizing a business vehicle wash that reuse water or washes your vehicle in your yard. Sell your grass trimmer and utilize that cash as an upfront installment to supplant your grass with a bloom or, on the other hand, vegetable garden. Protect water quality by restricting or whipping out the utilization of manures, weed executioners, and pesticides. The society should therefore embrace the practices to promote an economically, socially, and environmentally sustainable generation.